So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Able to get it to Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunky yards and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Getting out to his left. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is York to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Looking to the air here. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got to...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of... We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. They'll throw it again. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one doesn't go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the red zone now. He's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker was sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. 3rd and short here, trying to pass. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Dropping back to throw. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get
take this down to the 36. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They are throwing it again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it at the 5. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. And he's complete. McBride on the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he does not tie this game. His extra point's off. They remain down by 1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw here on 1st down. Gets everything he has under this. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fits it through the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing from the gun here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here comes McKenzie. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Called in left side. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. On 1st down, they'll run. Has a lane inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they've become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's a throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They've got first down from the 31. Pass play now. Touchdown, Cleveland! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes McKenzie. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he crosses midfield before going out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A touchdown aside. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw now. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
They'll throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
A loss of 7 brings up third down and goal.
So now, here's third and goal. Back to throw it. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns down by only 2 in the fourth. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. He's throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes McKenzie. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First and 10, looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Setting up a throw. Escapes out to the left.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Running this one left. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? Safe got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Saints. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. Sheesh. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. Listen, I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She 808. 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 Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She 808. 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 I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them things that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights.